Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Take Flight Inspiration Challenge. I am coming at you from Red Balloon's new world headquarters in downtown Halifax. For those of you who follow us on Facebook or even on Twitter may have noticed that we've been moving into some new digs over the last month, and we've been posting some photos and sort of sharing some celebrations and news about that. And so I wanted to delay sending this week's message so that I could be here and do a little bit of a sort of reveal of the space, at least a piece of it. We're still kind of getting set up, but it's really exciting to be sending this message to you from here because we really hope that this space becomes a center for creativity and inspiration for other people like you, not just the Red Balloon gals who are kind of behind the scenes here, sending these messages to you every week. So we will in future be announcing some workshops and events and different drop-in options for people who are in Halifax or even just visiting to be able to kind of come in and take advantage of this sweet new spot that we have set up here. So stay tuned for that. And this week's challenge is part 3 of our 4-part spring cleaning mission. So far we have cleaned our physical space, or at least a small part of it. We have spent a bit of time clearing up our mental environments, and now this week it's time to do a little spring cleaning of our creativity, specifically by getting some idea that we have on the brain and getting it out into the world and kind of making it a little bit more real. So how you're going to do that is by spending just a minimum of 30 minutes this week. Of course, it can be more, but commit to a minimum of 30 minutes. Spending time actioning or expressing or exploring an idea that you have had on the brain for a while. So this can be anything from a summer vacation idea or an upcoming party that you want to host, maybe for, your kid's birthday or a parent's wedding anniversary, or it can be a work project, specifically something that you kind of have been noodling, those, as we call them, things that are on the side of your desk that you never really get to. They're not necessarily a core part of what you have to get done every day, but they may actually be really strategic and meaningful. So it can be those kinds of ideas, and it can even be something totally at home for you, like a new decor or an arts and crafts project or something, a gardening plan, something you want to experiment with. Hopefully all of those options spark something for you so you know what it is that you need to tackle. And then your job in the minimum of 30 minutes is to spend some time working it out, getting it out of your brain into the world. So that can be having a conversation with somebody else about it. That can be brainstorming with yourself, but if you do that, be sure to write things down. Again, get it out of here and into some other form. Taking action, maybe making some phone calls or making some decisions, doing a little bit of shopping, whatever it is. Take some time to really create some momentum around that thing and clear the mental and sort of inner space that's getting cluttered up with the idea, and be able to start to move it out into the world and see if you actually want to make it happen. So that is your plan for this week. Hopefully it ends up being a fun one for you. You may find that by committing to a minimum of 30 minutes, you get kind of on a roll and end up spending 60 or 90 or a couple hours on it. The more the better. And I will be back in touch next week with part 4 of spring cleaning, where we will tackle another aspect of our lives. So hope you have a great week, and I will see you then.